Other Day Show with Travis Turner.
Alright, welcome everybody. I'm Travis Turner. I am your host for the Every Other Day Show. And today we will be talking about healthcare. Very exciting. We'll be right back. Alright, now how many people really know recent healthcare reforms? That's what I thought. The first insurance company was actually established in 1850. Covered railroad and steamboat accidents, because we don't have those anymore. It quickly became very profit-centered. Alright, and now we go to Shelby Pritchard on scene with Miss Eccles.
Miss Eccles, in your opinion, what is the biggest problem concerning healthcare?
My premiums are way too high.
Thank you, Miss Eccles.
Alright, thank you Shelby and Miss Eccles. Since healthcare is so expensive now, many jobs don't offer their employees healthcare coverage, therefore many aren't insured. Alright, now we'll go back to Shelby and Mr. Todd McKay.
So, Mr. McKay, in your opinion, what is the biggest problem concerning healthcare?
The biggest problem with healthcare is that not enough people have healthcare. And unless everybody gets healthcare, then it's going to be more expensive. You need healthy people in the pool, and we don't, because young, healthy people don't feel like they need insurance. It's as if you had only bad drivers get car insurance. You need good drivers to make it affordable. So it's the same thing with healthcare.
Thank you, Mr. McKay.
You're welcome.
Alright, thank you Shelby and Mr. McKay. Now let's say you don't have healthcare and you just happen to get AIDS. And now you want healthcare. Well, it's now considered a pre-existing condition and you will most likely be denied. Now we can go straight back to Shelby with Winston Churchill.
So, Winston, in your opinion, what is the biggest problem concerning healthcare?
That pre-existing conditions limit accessibility to healthcare.
Thank you, Winston.
Alright, thank you Shelby and Winston. Alright, now what do we have to do to reform this healthcare? Well, I brought in an expert opinion. Dr. Alkul is here to help me with that.
Why, thank you, Travis. You know, I wouldn't really call my opinion an expert opinion, but really, I would. Here's what we need to do.
In order for a health insurance system to succeed, it must meet 3 criteria. First, patients must be able to choose their own doctors. Second, most of the population must be insured. Third, people cannot be denied insurance due to a pre-existing condition.
Alright, well thank y'all for joining the Every Other Day Show. I want to thank all of my guests, Miss Eccles, Mr. McKay, and Winston. And I also want to thank Dr. Alkul for his expert advice on Obamacare. I also want to thank Shelby for those interviews with everybody, and I hope she had fun with those misfits. Alright, we'll see y'all every other day.
Oh no! Johnny! Johnny, are you okay?
No.
What hurts?
My head.
Do you have health insurance made possible by Obamacare?
Yeah,
Do you feel better?
I do.
Get up, Johnny. Get up! Smell the fresh day made possible by Obamacare!
Welcome to the more often occurring show with your host, Mahmud Alkul.
Hello all, my name is Mahmud Alkul and I'll be your host for tonight. Tonight's topic is the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. On a cold, dreary day in the middle of March,
The Ides of March.
Obama signed the Affordable Care Act on March 23rd, 2010. One thing that made Obamacare highly controversial is the individual mandate. Now, this individual mandate states that every working class citizen must have insurance, and this is mandated by law. The reason for this is that ER visits can never be turned down.
Turned down for what?
This wild hooligan! Now I'm going to explain with an example. Let's say I have a minor cough for about 2 weeks, but because I don't have health insurance, I don't go see a doctor about it. Now, a couple months passed, and now I'm coughing up blood, so I decide to go to the emergency room. Well, I still don't have insurance, but guess who pays for my trip to the emergency room? You do. The process to apply for public health care is this. You go to the Obamacare website, you provide your info, and if your income is low enough, the government will actually subsidy your insurance. So they either pay partial or full. But if you have high income, then you're stuck paying for it yourself. Now, of course, there are a few problems with Obamacare.
Story time with Mahmud Alkul.
Come one, come all for story time with Mahmud. The problems with Obamacare are as follows. The media doesn't support it, people don't support it, employers must provide insurance for employees, government officers and employees have access to every American's information, special needs children and adults are excluded.
Oh, man.
If a doctor or hospital treats a patient and that patient is later readmitted, the doctor or hospital will be subject to a fine. Obamacare requires bank account linkage. It is estimated that government spending on healthcare will rise to $4.8 trillion in 2021. What do you know? That's my net worth. Now that we've discussed all the problems with Obamacare, let's talk about the pros. Let's see what a random person out on the street has to say about Obamacare.
Let's interview the first random person we can find. Oh, ma'am, can I ask you a question?
Make it fast.
How do you feel about Obamacare?
Obama cares.
Back to you, Mahmud.
That was very insightful. Thank you, random running lady. Now, before I close my show, here are some facts about Obama that you may or may not have known. He owned an ape whose name was
Tata.
Yes, the ape's name was Tata. His favorite drink is Black Forest Berry Iced Tea.
Ha! Gay!
He plans to install a basketball court in the White House.
Ha! Black?
And Obama told Michelle that he would quit smoking in office.
Ha! Liar?
Thank you. That is all for the more often occurring show with Mahmud Alkul.